Namaste, Satnam, Cha here. I recently got a request from one of my YouTube subscribers that they were looking for a mantra for these difficult times we find ourselves in. And there are a lot of options, I would say. A lot of breathing techniques to do to calm down the nervous system. And I feel I've offered some of them. I wanted today to share a mantra that has been extensively studied. Everyone from UCLA to University of Pennsylvania, all these incredible studies about this particular mantra called the Kirtan Kriya. I find that it's great for difficult times because it really helps quiet the mind, and it really works at the subconscious mind level. So what they say about this mantra is that it's like taking a shower for the brain. You know how you take a shower for your physical body every single day? This is like cleaning the brain of the subconscious patterns and limitations that you have that are holding you back. It also very strongly affects the negative mind. So when we find ourselves in difficult times, we often find ourselves thinking negative thoughts. So this mantra really cuts through that, through the negativity, through the negative mind, and helps you approach things kind of in that clearing, relaxing way. It brings kind of a mental balance. And then really you're able to have a joy through compassion, and you can bring that into your life regardless of the difficult times and circumstance we find ourselves in. I think that's a really important thing to be able to do, to understand that we can choose how we feel. And this meditation is one that really cuts through because it does three things in the mantra itself, in this particular meditation itself, I should say, that are all great for really breaking through and reprogramming that subconscious mind. So the first is the mantra. The mantra is Satanama. Satanama. Satanama are primal sounds. You think about what babies said, you know, you're a baby, or when you were a baby, and you were forming words, you were often just sort of saying ma, ta, sa, pa, la. These are like these primal sounds that have been resonating in the universe for thousands of years. And this particular mantra, Satanama, is the cycle of life. Sa is infinity. Ta is life. Na is death. Ma is rebirth. And when we say death, we don't necessarily mean actually dying. It can also mean transformation or change. And that rebirth is that kind of new you that's kind of at that elevated consciousness so that you can choose better, so that you can feel better. One of the things that this does too is really help build that resilience that we often lose when we're feeling negative. We don't have that bounce back that we need sometimes. So that's the mantra. There is a mudra. A mudra are finger positions. So the fingers are like remote controls with our brain. So, you know, you don't even have any muscles in your fingers. The muscles are in your palm. But what's amazing is when we do different mudras, we feel differently. Why? Because normally we're sending our energy outwards. We are electromagnetic beings, and we're sending our energy out. When we use these mudras, we're bringing the energy in and we're directing it. So there are all these different mudras to do different things. In this one, we're kind of playing our hands while we chant this song. So this mantra. So we literally take the thumb and touch it to each of the fingers with each sound. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And we're doing this just like running through the fingers. Sa, ta, na, ma. And this helps also kind of bring this balance, this mental balance for the negative mind. The minute you're using your fingers, it's you're affecting your sensory and motor functions, and it actually affects the secretion of endorphins in your brain. So you're doing that as well as your tongue moving in your mouth, which also kind of hits these palates, your upper palates, which has these meridians that also stimulate the brain. So the brain is really stimulated in this delicious manner. And then last, but not least, is visualization. So you've all heard that visualizations and affirmations can be so incredibly great to increase your positivity and help get you out of a negative frame of mind. This particular visualization is pretty simple. In between each one of these sounds, you're going to imagine a sound coming in through the top of your crown of your head and coming out through your eyebrows. In and out. And it's like the letter L. In and out. Sa, ta, na, ma. So 3 powerful things happening here. This mantra of the cycle of life. The mudras, the remote controls for the brain. And of course, this visualization of light. It sounds complicated, but the minute you get into it, it becomes very easy to do. You're going to close your eyes. We're going to do it for 6 minutes. Here's the last part. When we chant the mantra, we chant it very specifically. So for 1 minute, we chant Satanama loud. Satanama, Satanama, Satanama. 1 minute. The next minute, we whisper it. Satanama, Satanama, Satanama. And then for 2 minutes, double the time, we are quiet. We mentally chant it. Satanama, Satanama, and we're moving the fingers. So it's this really great opportunity to kind of go inward. Because you're only mentally chanting it and moving the fingers as you do so, and still having that visualization. And when we come out of that silence, we do it reverse. We go into the whisper for 1 minute, and then we go into the out loud chanting for 1 minute. So I'm going to do it with you now so that you can feel what it feels like. And I am going to use some music, though honestly, you do not need music to do this. So you can do it on your own. I just thought the musical accompaniment would be nice today. So just to give you an idea, I'm going to start with you. Remember, you're just playing the fingers the whole way through. You don't stop, even when you're silent. The thumb touches each finger in a row. Close your eyes down. Satanama, 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 whispering. Don't forget your visualization. Keep your eyes closed. And just sit for a moment. Bring your hands onto your knees. And just let everything assimilate. You can do this meditation for twice as long, 12 minutes, and you just double everything up. Basically, it would be 2 minutes of chanting out loud, 2 minutes of the whisper, 4 minutes of the mental chanting, 2 minutes of the whisper, 2 minutes of the out loud chanting. And then I always like to just sit a little bit after I meditate, to kind of let all the energy that I've just, kind of redirected in my body settle. It's a good thing to do. Again, you're really directing this energy, the sounds, the movements, the visualization. It's an incredibly powerful, wonderful meditation. And I hope that you add it to your toolkit of ways to get through these challenging, difficult times, lower your anxiety, improve your memory, improve your resilience, and really help your well-being. Looking forward to seeing you the next time. If you like this meditation, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting more soon. Satnam, namaste, have a beautiful day.